Last time. Chocobo!
Last time, Chocobo. This time, less Chocobo, but still
A
Chocobo.
little less Chocobo. I love Chocobo at the start, mostly. So yes, last time I continued on doing side questing. We finished up the side area, went back to the main area, did some more side stuff there. Unlocked Chocobos, which unlocked a bunch of stuff. I did one lot of treasure hunting on the Chocobo off stream.
You pick up a few treasures, so we're like,
Yes, I picked up
9 or so.
5 treasures, so we should be at 9 now.
yeah.
So I did get one set treasure, which was a Patriotic Crown. We're gonna get a treasure today, and I'm gonna do something with that treasure, which is going to be fun and interesting.
It's a decently long chapter.
That's a pretty long chapter, yeah. So I'm gonna be we are gonna be going on with the story today. We're
Wow.
going on the main path.
Amazing.
The start will be me going and picking up a couple of the chests I can now do.
Right, with the Chocobo.
Yes, there's a couple more that are there's a few that will be, too enemy protected.
A little dangerous.
For me to get to, but I will be getting those. Then I'll be doing something very funny that I should not do, but I think will be pretty. Moms are tough. Are we tough? I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
And then I will head on with the story. Oh, at the start, I'm actually going to show. I have along with the Chocobo treasure, I did a tiny little bit of grinding. Mostly just put Fang in and did the actual grind method for that fight.
Ah, yes.
So I will actually show that off and why. There's like 2 reasons why it's a really great grind. So we'll start with that. It's very funny, we're going to have the same load message because I haven't advanced at all.
Yes, and I mean, the later we get in the game, the less the message is going to change.
You are, once you get to the very end of the game, you have the same message on for the whole of the post-game, which is very funny.
Yup. The plot is about to complete, is basically it.
You're gonna go with the final boss, right? It's like, no.
I already did that.
This is a game that puts you before the final boss.
Yep.
It wouldn't make any sense if it put you after.
As we shall see.
So yes, that's about the Eidolons. So we're off to Erba. We are actually finally going to Erba.
Yes, last time we at least saw the scene that pointed us towards it.
Yes, we did, yes.
The totally optional scene.
Alright, so I put Fang in instead of Snow, and we're gonna see how this fight is supposed to go when you're
using it as an EXP grind.
They really do not give a shit
No.
about you. It's absolutely amusing how little of a shit these 2 big lads care when you are little babies to them. Price Behemoth thing isn't in yet. Still annoying. That did not go how it was supposed to.
Dang. And there he goes.
Yeah. So, he don't know what happened there, but he didn't. He's supposed to stagger before.
While you're doing the
yes, while I'm doing the setup, it's supposed to stagger. Very funnily, he did not. I think we'll kill him, but it is. Looking forward to showing me doing it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's an even better way.
I did it like 4 times before stream today. I made it work.
Yeah.
I made it happen.
There's a reason this is the grind fight. Like, it is truly some of the best experience for your time in the game.
I'm tougher than you thought.
Oh, well.
Oh, you haven't even seen the biggest lads.
So another reason why this fight is so good, if we just walk back up to the save point.
Hey, Chocobo.
Hey, Chocobo. And maybe get about here and maybe turn around. Oh, hey, they're back! Alright, they respawn extremely aggressively.
Yeah.
So you don't need to, save and reload or go off the map, you literally just walk up the hill and...
Yeah,
now
the loop
they're
is
fighting
so
again.
tight.
Now they're fighting again. Alright, I'm gonna give up on showing it in 30 seconds. So
You'll get it
annoying.
eventually.
What?
On camera.
I did it
Sorry,
off
on
stream.
camera.
I did it off stream so many times. Alright, so we do have... I found the treasure here 3 times. I found it here on my last run as well.
Yum.
How about that?
Everyone has a different quote as well.
Yes. Yeah, everyone says different things on the Chocobo.
That's number 10.
Oh yeah,
We did forget to do this last time.
so it's a little annoying that you can't actually mess with your crew while on the Chocobo, but also
But it's
that's
very
amazing.
funny.
That's amazing though. Like that is so funny. It's just like you're a Chocobo. Your health? I don't know. Staring at you with bedroom eyes. Yeah. Like I can. You can save on a Chocobo, but you can't do like shopping and stuff. So I actually did unlock a shop through doing the side quests. Mission
Yes,
7.
we did see that.
Gratuitous got us a shop, and I haven't actually checked out the shop, so I should do that. Let's.
No one knows.
So yeah, we have a few new items in. We have foul liquid
Yum.
and wax. I never use status items. I potentially should. New weapons. Well, old weapons really, but
Yeah.
now available here. Back of my Alpha Earth now has a gold mithril, a general's belt, which is a better version of black belt. Same with the witch's bracelet. We have resist debrave, resist defaith,
Oh, Giant's gloves? You playing FF1 again?
and just de-shell. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, a few accessories in here. Magical Moments has more accessories as well. So these ones are...
Critical bar.
Yeah, critical bar. Only one activates once per battle. So you can't just put all 4 on, I guess.
And then get yourself into dead.
Alright, Moogle Works. We have a collector's catalog for 100,000. Don't buy it. We already have one. We'll get another one for free as well.
Yeah.
Nimble toe boots are interesting. I'm like, do I get those for free? I'm not actually sure. We might do. I'm gonna look it up.
We don't talk about Chocolina.
Nimble toe boots. Looks like we might not get one of those for free. It doesn't. This guy doesn't put like quest ones that you get in there though. Which is kind of annoying. That's for that one. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't have all the things, but we may want to buy that, but...
It's only
later.
6k.
So yeah, the speed sash, kill ATB charge, restores them all in the ATB gauge every time an enemy is defeated. What group is this?
Potentially neat, but...
It's Gestalt,
Uh,
rather than Boost.
right.
So,
Look at them Moogles.
I know. So
They're kind of more feral.
So we can buy some more bits.
Some stranger fluid.
We have been getting quite a few.
Yes, once you're out on Pulse, you get a buttload of
Although
these.
those bones are ones I bought. So.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a mother load, which is catalyst, so we can now buy Scarletite.
To upgrade our weapons.
1,000, so things get expensive pretty fast. We have the R&D. This is the one we got. So this is like
The good shit.
the insane post-game shit. So Trapezahedron. So every weapon upgrades to a tier 2 and then a tier 3. Every tier 3 weapon needs a Trapezahedron.
Well done.
I know. And those cost 2 million each. So, if you wanna, there's a trophy for getting every weapon in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a lot of these. Dark Matter is also 840,000. Those are also required for a lot of high-end accessories.
Right.
So you need a lot of these as well. The Ultra Compact Reactor and the Particle Accelerators are the best, fusion materials.
Yeah,
like
upgrade material.
Weapon experience materials in the game. The Ultra Compact Reactor is sometimes overkill even, which is very funny. What I will do is we do have... So, everything that says can be sold for a premium, you should just sell. Don't sell any of your catalysts.
Yes,
but...
if it says functions as a transformational catalyst, don't. If it says sold, it's a nugget.
Yeah, Cactar Doll as well, sold for a premium. Alright, you can get a lot of bombshells from redoing quests. By the way, I did redo one quest.
Mm-hmm.
I redid the wolves. It took me like 2 attempts, but I did 5-star it.
Finally, yes. Those fuckers. They were still assholes.
Here we go. Alright, so we're not gonna sell that. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing.
Mm-hmm. I love things.
Love things. Alright, we're gonna upgrade that accessory that I got, the tetradic tiara.
Bless you.
So we're gonna shove some stuff in it.
So as we mentioned before, you put a bunch of like wild monster parts in to ramp up this bonus, and then we're gonna put in like some machine parts with the huge bonus to cash in.
Mm-hmm. I got some thick wool from a sheep
Ah, of course.
when I was running around off stream as well.
Very important.
For sure. The max multiplier is ×3.
Mm-hmm.
This can only go up to level 2, so we're not going to put too much in it. See if I can get some use out of these like lower level ones.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Alright, so it's maxed out. So, when it's maxed out, you can either transform it, or we can do this. So, you can actually dismantle anything at any level, but you get more stuff from it.
The more upgraded it is.
If you max it out, you get the most materials from it. So dismantling things gets you materials, catalysts, potentially other things. So we're going to dismantle.
We're gonna take a hammer to this piggy bank.
We are. And we got perfume, shield talisman, soul front talisman, shrouding talisman, and sprint shoes. That's the thing I wanted. Or sprint shoes? Those are Hermes sandals. They are actually there are Hermes sandals in this game that are cast haste when you're at critical.
Right.
That's what the Hermes sandals do in this. But the sprint shoes just give you haste at the start. So we now have some sprint shoes. We can just have anyone have haste without having to put it on.
Which is really nice.
It's nice, because I like having synergies at the start, it's not strictly necessary for that, but you know what it is, though?
You know what? It helps.
You know,
beep, beep.
Beep, beep, it's also part of the boost group, so combined with our Aurora Scarf and the Axis Blade, it makes things go even faster.
15% ATB rate, and she gets haste for free.
I'm not using her, so...
You poor thing.
What I can do...
There it is.
So even without a weapon, if you combine accessories of a group, you also still get that.
Yeah, you can think of the weapon slot as just an extra slot for the weapon, for like the group.
You basically
go up to
you can go up to 5 things of a group.
Yep.
Because that's weapon and 4 accessory slots. But you can get an ATB boost if you feel like it.
And haste.
So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna put. That's improves flotation. I'm gonna put that on.
I mean, the nice thing about it is, like, you know, it's one less person you have to cast haste on.
Yes.
On top of already being a pretty big buff to speed.
So, Tetradic Crowns dismantle into Hermes Sandals. The critical haste ones.
Right.
So I'll probably do that as well in order to get... Because you can put both of them on for an ACB boost even further. That's...
Sick dodge. Ah, yes.
I can take them. I have to go get my Chocobo back for running around for the items.
Yes, as always. It's the one downside. They do fuck off as soon as you get off them.
Hi! sort of tottered over, man.
You popped over and they were like, hey.
They're adorable. Like, hey.
You think you can take the ones with 4 of them yet?
I'll see. Also, I don't have paradigms on.
Oh, right.
I just have the ones for killing those guys. I'll have to sort my shit out.
Oh, rip that dude. Ah, of course.
She paid them.
That helps.
Fog them,
yeah,
them.
fog, and that's like really good because I assume that's conjure.
It might be, yeah, I think so. Then we stop her from blasting you with spells.
Not getting Aurora is nice on its own, yeah.
So I'm gonna switch up the party for the rest of chapter 11, at least for like the next bit of it. We've used Snow, Vanille, and Sass for a while, so I actually do have.
A party in mind.
Yes, because I got Hope up to Kirasa.
Ah, yes, so he will actually be able to do good heals.
So yes, the heals are a go, so...
And Raise is also good for emergencies.
Oh yeah, 100%. Start getting him some Ravager skills.
He needs them.
Another thing is I got all the, all but this, all but Jinx on Too Short. Yeah.
Alas.
Saboteur on Fang, so she can now replace, Vanille. With saboteuring.
With
So,
sabotosity.
I feel like it's a pretty good place to change the party up a little bit.
Yep.
Also, Sass has Firaga now.
Neat.
It's pretty good, I don't know. It seems pretty alright.
We have almost made it around this one of the circles for most people. Hey. Sentinel roll levels are really good.
Oh yeah.
That is so much damage reduction.
Alright, so let's change the party. We're gonna roll around at the speed of sound.
Absolutely no heroes.
I'm like, do I start as a saboteur? I could control Hope. I don't know if I've ever done that. I mean, not ever. I've definitely controlled Hope. I mean, in this playthrough, really.
Yeah.
We do have Cerberus.
God bless a single level in Commando.
Unfortunately, we don't have triple Ravager.
Yes. Because again, it's quite expensive for Fang to get Ravager.
And then she also starts out with magic. It's
Yeah.
not ideal. Yay, some Millerite. Alright, so I believe the other one, maybe 2 chests I can get are on the other side of the map. Got that one. There is one up there I haven't gone. Okay.
And then there's also one guarded by all those Rangda.
Yeah, and Garma Ranga, yep. Alright. Hey guys, don't mind me.
Pardon!
Specifically Big Boy, don't mind me.
Yeah, you extremely don't mind me.
I'm not Big Boy too. Like, maybe all the big boys. Don't mind me, I'm here for the Chocobo.
I do love that you can pop up, like, pretty high ledges. Ah, yes, Fang's side saddle.
Yeah. Fang's all casual like. There's a little boy sheeps. Like a little big boy sheeps.
Nope,
there.
babby sheep.
Babby sheeps.
Very funny that Cactar just chilling now.
Hop over here, see if there's an item. Nope. So checking these sheep. Nah, no big boy sheep. Hey, Gobos.
Gobble?
Devil? Oh boy. He's not happy with me.
Wonder why that is. Hmm.
There's the chest. Whoa, hello. Slammed into him by accident.
Well, a little bit jump scared. It's fine. Still got them.
No, it's over here, I think. Missed the prompt. We're fine. Ugh, maybe.
Gonna get treasures with everybody.
There we go. I think it probably doesn't let you in the party menu, so you can't change the person who's on the show.
Probably, yeah.
Ah, that's the morale coming
Yes, that was your the feather from when you bonked.
back. A little bit. Whoa, Alright, dodge that one on the left.
That's how they get you.
Alright.
Give it a shot.
Alright, here we go. I don't give a fuck. Lads,
You're scattering.
don't
Cheese it.
summon on the lad, lads.
You're nothing.
I definitely fogged some of them, I
Yes.
think, if I stopped doing fog.
The one we were originally targeting was definitely fogged.
Get him in the air.
It's kind of funny how you can't really see it for the others.
Alright, that one's not fogged.
You have to scroll over them and look under their health bar while they're on the menu. Isn't really a global way to do it. Doink. Yo, wow, fog makes this so much better.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I guess Conjure is a spell, and it's just like, nope, denied, baby.
I would hope Conjure was a
So you
spell.
can see that our haste has run out.
Yup.
So that's the thing about Sprint Shoes haste, it doesn't last very long.
But in most random fights, like,
Yeah, it's
you're
not-
perfectly happy. 10-minute target time. Get dunked, losers.
Alright. Where's Zephyr? And your Sugar was probably at the start. So we'll just run through here. It's very funny how like those enemies will be fighting and then they'll see you and be like, ah!
Yo!
But the Behemoth King and whoa. And the big wolf don't care.
Yup.
They don't give a fuck. They are busy fighting and they do not care about you.
You are
Lily.
not that important.
No. Alright, so we have 3 more treasures we can find.
Yep.
And there's a treasure chest over here, and I'll probably just go pick it up before we get on.
Yeah, might as well.
I believe it's the last chest. The other chests that I can get are either guarded
Hi.
by... Hello. Please do not come at me. Oh, God. Hello, Mr. Lou. Are guarded by...
Much meaner things.
Yeah, by mean things. I don't want to fight right now. 2 Behemoth Kings is a fight guarding a chest here. I mean, this is not an unnasty fight.
It'll really depend on how honky they are.
Yeah.
At least since you have fought them, you of course know what the things to do are, or like what they're weak to, especially in Saboteur.
It's very funny how Anfire's Hope is like, what use is that, right?
Thanks!
It's because Fang is a Saboteur.
Yup.
It's very funny losing Try Disaster.
You poor thing, you gonna be able to cope?
Yeah. I'll live.
And it's the nice thing, you do always, like, gain and lose certain things. There's no one party that's absolutely superior to every other one. There's a lot of room for interesting playstyles. It's a really good battle system. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Get him in the air! Throw magic at him!
Send him to space!
Oh, that was mean. But, well, did well.
Look, we're just preventing
Alright.
cannibalism.
What are you guarding? What are you guarding?
A potion.
A lightning charm.
A charm for lightning?
Charm for lightning. Alright, now we're gonna get the Chocobo, we're gonna get the last few treasures, and then we're gonna head on orders with the story. I promised we'd be heading on with the plot, and I'm not going to break that promise. We're going to head on with the plot. Just dodge this behemoth king while I go for the Chocobo. I did find out that a lot of the Seath Stones are stopped until we actually move forward with the plot, so. Alright, let's do a sweep. 3 more find. Hopefully it's not in the Forbidden Zone. Okay, not in here. It would have pinged already. Pings you quite far away, so. You can run a big general loop and you'll pretty much find everything. That Behemoth King's on the run. Hey, big boy. How you doing? He is so big.
They are very, very big.
They are.
Look at him.
They are so big.
They are walking mausoleum big.
They're delightful. I love that it's just like, don't mess with enemies because they're big. It's big.
It's big. Don't
mess
fuck with
it.
that.
Alright, what we rolling? What are we getting? Gold Nog! Heck yeah, I love a good Nog. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. There's actually like 2 spots that can be up here.
Yeah.
One is in the area with the flowers, and one is, of course, in the area we can't get to. So I'm just gonna check both. I do wish this had the crazy chocobo theme. Though it doesn't have crazy chocobos in it, so... Oh, hey! So this will be the first one. This is the acceptable one.
The one we actually can do, which, good.
Down here. Is there a big schmeat?
Yeah, most of the actual dig spots are these, like, patches in the grass that aren't as covered. Not every one of the patches has a dig spot on it, but...
Just small schmeat.
So hard to tell the relative sizes of schmeeps.
I mean, the big ones are pretty big.
Yes.
Little twirl. Little assholes. Little turds they are.
These little shitheads.
Little
We've been
fuckers.
shit-talking them so much, but you'll understand.
People are gonna learn
You'll know.
why they are pain. Why I hate them so. Yeah, I'll get to the save point. Okay, yeah, we're
Nope.
done. We're done.
Not in there.
Not here. I do have to now walk all the way out.
You did do that to yourself, yes.
Yeah, so there's one more treasure?
I think so, yes. Bonk.
You do really want to get to 20. You don't have to, like, you know,
Grind it out immediately.
Save and load and do it right away, but I'll probably, like, pop back over.
See if you can't
With
find
the
5 more.
warps, it's really easy
Yes,
to do.
that is the big thing. As long as you have the warps, it's actually not that hard to just be like, oh yeah, I could go do that right now. Like, we have a pretty long path to Erba to get through. And there are warps basically all the way along it.
do like the chocobo music.
Oh, it's very good. All the music on Pulse is really good for like a lot of different reasons.
That slowed me down there because it was still loading. Hey, big boy. Woo. Alright.
Yeah, that corridor is very clearly a loading zone. A seamless loading zone.
Alright, where is this last?
Basically either in Turtle Town or Behemoth Plains.
Could be in the middle bit.
True.
Hey, Tort.
Hello.
This guard in Tort Valley, but I'm afraid I'm in. Okay, it would have pinged if it was the one up here.
Yes.
So, but I am gonna go up here so we can go across to the Northern Plains. You kind of get a feel for where all the spots are when you've done this, you know, a bunch of times.
Yup.
You know, it has like,
There we go.
there it is. So even though it has like chocobo jumping spots, chocobo can jump a lot of places.
Chocobo don't give a fuck.
You are?
Very good.
Alright, so that should be 14.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame we're not at 15 because
Yeah.
the first spawn point had it in the one area I can't get to.
Indeed. The another thing too, the all of the set
no, no.
drops actually have like little chests in the ground in the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Like we saw it with the Tetratic Tiara.
You can actually see them, yeah, if you like go up to them afterwards. They leave little chests behind until you
Yeah.
reload the zone. How dare you be guarding a chest? How
Mine.
dare you?
Mine.
Alright, one last thing before we go.
You just don't want to leave.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've made it all the way to the drum fill.
Can we just say that's a pretty large lad?
It's a decently sized lad, yes.
Larger than me?
A little bit.
Larger than the chocobo?
Decently, yeah.
You think I can take it?
Go for it. You got this.
So the one last thing I want to do before we leave is
As the screen literally shakes.
fight.
Is take a quick look.
Oh my god, he's so big.
Because you might be like, oh man, I mean really, could they be that
They're
bad?
here. You can fight them, right?
You can fight them. They are fightable enemies.
Hey, big boy.
There him be.
So they have legs.
They do, yes.
They have
And we're
stomach.
dead. Alright, good fight. Glad we did that.
10,000 damage.
So the moral of the story is let the Wookiee win.
Don't fight the torts. do not under any circumstances fight the turtles.
Yeah, they're not fucking around. And by the way, they're gonna do that for the vast majority of the game. Well into the
There he is.
post
He
game.
spawned over there. And thus, Hope was smooshed to death.
They are some of the strongest enemies in the game, and they can
Yep.
flick you
Yep.
away
Yep.
like a little fly.
Yep.
You are little baby, let's see.
You are a little baby. She. So that was Tort. Well, there's several flavors of Tort. as
There
you've
are,
seen,
yes. I
yeah.
believe you got the worst and strongest of torts.
Yeah, I went for the biggest Tort of them all, yeah. I mean, what, go big or go home, right?
Pretty much. It can be a little hard to tell, but he's got like armor and shit on his back.
One thing to bear in mind with the torts as well, actually, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but if you complete a certain set of requests, seed quests in the game, you do actually evolve the torts into their nastier form, even. So
Yes,
bigger,
there are
stronger.
some baby torts on the field.
You think these torts are bad? They actually you can make them better, like bigger and stronger by just clearing a set of quests. It's a very... There's a chest, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that's where I
Yes,
got
it's still just sitting there.
the tiara. You're almost certainly fighting the torch before you're doing those said quests, but you can accidentally make life much harder for yourself by upgrading
Just
torch
for fun.
early. Yeah. You wanna hold off on upgrading the torch.
Mm-hmm.
If we do the platinum, I will say more about that. But for now, we're now 35 minutes in the stream, moving on with the story.
Sure we are.
And I can actually poop.
Yes, finally turning the page on the guide.
Yeah, well, turning back to the main bit of the guide. I was in the side quest bit of the guide earlier because it puts all of this in the side quest part of the guide.
Yep.
I mean, technically true, but also weird. Alright.
They're here, and we could do them, so we did.
We sure did.
Alright, well, pardon me, lads.
Sometimes they charge into you just fucking with each other.
Yeah, they sort of just bounce into you completely,
I do have the warp here, just making sure.
Yep.
So yeah, we have...
Not a bad
we
set.
have a few teleports, so we're doing pretty good. Alright, let's go this way. This is where the mission marker's taking us. Let's go!
Well, 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 if it isn't a hole.
There's a way through here.
Thanks, Snow. Huge if true.
Hey! Alright, who wants to see a different section of Pulse? You! Everyone does! Let's go!
To be fair, if you did these quests, this section of Pulse is going to be a little bit weenie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Our stats have risen significantly.
There is a certain someone in here who will still kick our ass, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Hell yeah.
And there are some pretty funky enemies in here.
I don't like the air here.
Stinky.
It's very funny. Did I tell you what set of paradigms the guide wants me to use when you come to Pulse?
I don't think so.
So it says before you set off, it should be to restore lightning as your party leader, configure your paradigms. Bit wants Relentless Assault, Ravcom, Rav, Mystic Tower, Rav, Sentinel, Rav, Delta Attack, Commando, Sentinel, Rav, Solidarity, Commando, Sentinel, Medic, Combat Clinic, Medic, Sentinel, Medic, Human to Oz, Medic, Saboteur, Synergist.
A little bit Sentinel forward
So
is what you're saying.
It wants a very defensive party, which it's not a terrible idea when you first come to Pulse, but if you go and do the side stuff, you don't need to.
You will get the ass.
Unless, again, you were taking on things like behemoths. I mean, you can take on behemoths with a Sentinel. Behemoth Kings are actually very, very doable with a Sentinel.
But where's the fun in that?
It's not my style.
Well, I guess there's no rush.
Lads. I
All
love
right,
these lads.
yes.
I love these
I mean, they
lads.
suck,
I
but
hate to
they're
fight
wonderful.
them. I love them. They're terrible, but
Again,
look,
every Pulse robot looks amazing.
look at their design.
Every single one, without fail.
Fucking fabulous. You have to be very careful when you're a Saboteur because the auto battle will set you to other targets, and you have to kind of micromanage that.
Yes, it will also, when you change targets, change your action set to something more, like, for them, which is pretty cool.
Very funny because Hope is the only one in the battle mode there that he gets the buffs.
Yeah. You got important shit to do.
I do. Maybe put the sword paladin on him. I've got it on Stag more, but it might be better served on Hope. He's the one getting the buffs.
Yeah, true.
Those guys have a very short target time, especially now I'm here.
Yep.
This strong, but...
You are big and strong.
Yeah, I got the Sorcerers, which is a magic plus 100.
Which he will absolutely make use of.
50.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he's now at 630. It's pretty good. Alright, chest number 1. Chest number 2 is a little bit trickier, but I'm going for it anyway. Ooh, the Hot Claire.
The Hot Claire.
The Hot Claire, which, you know, is her, I guess. So that's the one with Stagger Lock on it for her. It's, again, like, big stacks, but stops that character from being able to stagger enemies.
Which is a big downside.
A lot of the time you'll have weapons that are sort of better. Well, better in one stat or the other. A lot of the time you don't really want to be balanced.
Yep.
Didn't quite get haste on hope.
You're still kind of deleting them here.
Yeah, I mean the thing is their target time is
Yes,
really
stupid low.
Really low.
This I think will be a 4-ish. Yeah.
It's that 2 of them is 30 seconds. It's very hard, especially if I start Incinerators and Saboteur to actually like kill them in the amount of time it wants to give me. Ooh, preemptive.
This will help.
You're murderful.
Get they ass. I hope you're ready for damage.
The other 3 are dead. Is this one left?
Sounds about right.
Yep. Oh yeah, she also takes her stick apart.
Yes, it's like it turns into nunchucks because Fang is just wonderful.
They all get very funny animations for like their 5th hit.
Attack.
Yeah.
Again, Saw's making the shotgun.
Alright, we're going up this way to an optional chest. It's going to be interesting. This guy, you have to fight.
But first.
Didn't get them in time.
But first.
But first, bombs.
They have returned.
They sure.
And they are just as obnoxious.
Even more obnoxious, really.
Yeah.
They're healthier. We'll die, though.
You did manage to stop either of them from getting to full health. Like, at least now what you have is area spells.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference fighting these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you know, you'll be focused on one bomb, and you'll be able to keep him from exploding, but then the other one next to him gets to full health, and then you're fucked. But, like, when you have area spells, it's not that it won't happen, but it's less likely. Sloga definitely helps as well, when it hits.
Open Saz got me still on now. Shame I couldn't really, afford
Yep.
to wait anymore.
We sort of won anyway.
We live, bitches.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fine, Hope has raised.
Sure does. Yeah, I am actually strong enough that I can actually weather the self-destruct.
Yes.
Because of all those extra levels I have. Ooh, that was not a fast fight.
No.
It's still a minute.
Yeah?
It's still 4-star, not bad.
Fights in this game will feel like they took years and years, and you look at the time, the target timer, and it's like a minute and a half. And you're just like, what? I got so bogged down.
I was on the edge of my seat here, and it's like a minute.
Yep.
Like, alright.
No, it really is like fucking speedrun times. Everything you do will feel so slow when it isn't perfect. And it'll be like, ah, no, that took no time.
If you see Firaga, it is so big.
Yup. Yeah, sometimes Fira won't necessarily hit unless the enemies are kind of clumped together. Firaga does not really have those problems.
Slow is definitely helping.
Yes, the another big problem with the bombs is it's just they take too many actions and get their health back too fast, so preventing that is good.
That's a nice preemptive. Oh no. Oh.
Aww. Oh, I just love these little guys.
Hello. No.
Follow my lead.
There's just some excellent fun.
An even chunkier Boston Dynamics robot. They're ready to do OSHA violations.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
I know.
Buck Staggers, we're just gonna kill you.
And you can see the kind of melt it does with 3 commandos, even
Yup.
without upping that chain bar any.
Yeah, there are so many ways to boost your attack in this. It's wonderful.
Alright, here we go. Door!
What an
What
unsuspecting
could
door.
possibly be lurking behind this door?
A friend.
Oh, I don't have a paradigm of sinners with hope. I should make
Ah. Uh-oh.
Thinking for this fight specifically, I definitely should have it. If I die, I need a hope synergist.
Yeah.
Specifically.
So hey, remember this boss fight? This is a much scarier version of him.
Follow my lead.
We do at least have a billion debuffs on him,
Yep.
which means that we can steam lock him pretty hard,
Yep.
as he is doing now.
A little bit of a healing.
So as we saw here, Steam Clean removes all the debuffs, but it takes time to cast, so while he's doing that, he's not using the arm swing fire attack from hell. Alright then.
I need protect.
Yeah.
Right, that's the thing. I kind of remembered, oops, I don't have a hope synergist in this.
No, we are doing the actual
No, we're
main
going
game.
on, although this is a side quest, technically.
This specific guy is a side quest, but
You
we have
don't
actually gone along the
You
path.
don't ever have to fight this guy.
Yep. He's chilling in a corner.
Does he have a... Oh, I should press R. I don't think... No, if he I don't think he has a, if I words. I don't think he has, like a seat behind him. Like, I don't think there's ever a time where there's just, like, a seat going in there, but I could be wrong.
He's just here to fuck you up.
He's here to fuck me up.
You went into an alley, you fool.
I know, me. Terrible. Alright. Finally get some more spells for him. Any level of stats is helpful. We'll also get him bar water. And thunder.
There's Thundaga.
I get her up to Curo, which will at least make her an okay backup medic.
And snow is snow.
We're getting through this chain level.
Yeah. And it's quite funny, like, you finish one of those finally, and then you realize that all 3 of their main roles all have that level on them. And they all cost $1 billion.
I'm gonna just start massive buffing, debuffing.
Mm-hmm. You even get Saber's Edge, the boss music.
Still on like all the buffs, because I still need protect. So there we go. Make sure Saz is all healed up.
And there goes the debuff.
Debuff the crap out of them.
There it is. See the difference Protect makes.
Yep.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball is hilariously strong.
Yep.
Just an outrageous attack that you shouldn't have to worry about. There's Steam Clean again.
Immune to fog and pain, nuts.
Attack. Slow. The slow is also really important, just to have any time to do anything in this fight.
Yep.
But there's the stagger.
Now he's in the air.
These guys look particularly goofy
I know,
in the air
they're
because
so
you really
funny.
can see their tiny little legs on their train bodies. Now we just boop him on the snoot and hope he dies.
Yeah, one
You
more
will notice he has a
round.
billion health.
Yes, he sure do. Alright, Cerberus.
We are doing 10k every shot. We are now doing 20k every shot.
Yeah, he has 1.5 million health.
Holy fucking shit. Oh, the numbers get so funny.
You're not really supposed to fight this guy. He is kind of supposed to be like, don't get this chest kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So just get a heal. Go in. No steam cleaning yet.
While he's doing that, we can ramp it. The health numbers get absolutely comical in this game. It is so good. We living though. You can really see just how effective Hope is as a healer.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to stop him from scooping before I get him up in the area. I don't think so. Probably just too lot. Alright. Heal off and then let's fucking go. Get him up in that air again. Kuraja is the, like, Kuraga equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe Kuraga is in it. We have Kura, Kuras, and Kuraja. Come on, haste me, bro. Get him up in the air. Steam some cleaning, so unfortunately I didn't get him for the launch, but... Hoping he's just dead.
I think you got him, yeah. Even if he takes them all. Woo!
Let's keep this up.
He was wrecking balling again.
He sure was. Even though it's like the target time is kind of ridiculously low for
Really
him.
weird. Also, you only get like 3,900 Christogen points.
Yeah, you get less than you do for fighting the Behemoth King and the Wolf. It really is because like you're kind of meant to kill these guys in one stagger.
Yeah.
Because I have to take the time to heal because he's doing buttloads of damage. It's not
Yep.
really taking that into account.
Yep. Finally, a tungsten tube.
Pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
What's our prize? What's our prize for beating him? That's a platinum bangle. We already have 2 of those.
Yay! There is a Seath Stone.
Yeah.
That's the real prize.
That's it. But I think you are supposed to come back much
I'm
later
pretty
in the
sure
game
that's
to
a
fight him.
Way later
We
Seath
will
Stone,
be
yes.
fighting Juggernauts much later in the game.
Yep.
You are not really supposed to do it now. There's really no reason to do it now. I just do it because it's funny. He is a one-time thing. He will not like
Respawn.
reappear. Yeah. I do like controlling the saboteurs. I can just be like, slogan them all, please,
Yes, put on the best buffs.
and hit all of them so I can keep their chain,
Everybody's
their
staggered.
preemptive chain going. Yeah. Fire can just be so useful to take control of your of your party members, just of your like action instead of letting it all well. Just kind of hoping to get past them, but that
Yeah.
guy hit me hard.
Yep. But yeah, it's kind of neat, like, by default, preemptives basically have, like, Ravager speed.
I am on the wrong one.
Ah.
Not so much.
Oops, it's fine. We'll sort that out.
We do have bars, so we might be in better shape, even better shape for self-destruct. Guess we'll find out.
We're good.
Explosion in the distance.
I do. I know what I will do. We'll have a decimation with Hope as a synergist,
Right.
so that if I want defensive
Yup, you can
buffs,
always throw
I
'em on.
I can switch to that, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of the funny thing about using both of them. They are still very different synergists.
Yep.
They're finally starting to cross into each other, but yeah, as I was saying, oh, go ahead.
I wonder if they're vulnerable to fog.
Hmm.
Looks like yeah. What if that would stop the self-destruct?
It's a good question, yeah.
Time for a change.
None of it hit any of them.
It's a good question, yeah. It's always a question of how vulnerable they are to it.
The fang is
Ah,
actually.
that one
oh,
is.
I did get it. It does stop them, I think, from using their spells that like kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stars has Furaga now, yeah, and has been blasting it very effectively.
He's gonna get Thundaga soon, too. I love that stupid weapon. It's so good. We love a good collapsible staff.
You know it. That is like 5,000 CP. This tunnel is good for CP if you haven't done like any side stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
These fights aren't terribly difficult, and they do give you like decent rewards.
Yep. Yeah, the main story route is also very much meant to ramp your stats and levels. There they are.
There he is.
There him be.
There me. There's the big boy.
Enough out of
Boxed phalanx. Time for the unboxing.
These guys are jerks. big jerks. Yeah, version upgrade, there's the problem. I don't really see it when we go. So that's all the buffs it put on the hoplites.
Yes, he basically can mega buff these guys, and they go from being pretty boring and unthreatening to actually kind of scary, little cracked.
Good old Arms McGee, that's true.
Luckily, there were only 2 of them, so they weren't too bad to deal with. It sure would be a shame if you got that on more.
He does increase the target timer quite a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, scene time.
A Grand Pulse Fal'Cie made this path.
Neat.
Yep. I bet it's off digging more tunnels right now.
That's really all he does.
They seem different from all the Fal'Cie we've seen on Cocoon, you know?
Bit more feral?
It's like they just plow through, without caring what happens around them.
That's true. Then again, we were able to build our village on land cleared by Fal'Cie. We lived alongside them, just like you do on Cocoon.
Oh yeah, this is just like Cocoon.
In a world this big, who knows what we'll find?
I mean, they live here.
Yeah.
They lived here. This is the Maharaja Subterra.
As you do.
They do a really good job of, like, conveying how big Pulse is without actually having it be, like, a completely open world.
Yep. And even just the giant plains, which again, by far the largest place in the entire game, is such a good intro to that. When you've been running through hallways, like, the sheer size of it is outrageous.
This game is so big for its age as well. Let's... You're nothing.
You ain't shit. We got at least a few foggers there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go for the ones that did not get fogged.
Yeah.
Firaga, oh lord, that one's self-destructing.
Don't worry, Hope's fine. We unfortunately were not.
Can't be serious.
We had a pie explode in our face.
That's bombs for you.
Yep.
They're jerks.
Hope was indeed fine.
Change of plans.
Are you really shit? Okay, I think they've both been fogged. Yeah, and that's why they're sitting back, doing nothing. Alright, fog the good shit.
Fog is so good in this
I
game.
normally just do the murder fold, but this team isn't like... I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not like insanely murdery. Hi, lads.
Yet.
Yet.
Hey, will you look who it is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright. Pulsework Centurions!
The Pulsework soldiers are back. And they're still bastards.
Follow my lead.
preemptive, though. They're creatures.
This is true. As before, they take literally all the damage when they're staggered and none when they're not.
Chest over here.
Keep an eye on the shadows.
I'll never keep an eye on shadows.
You caught Electrode. I'll see if we can find a Voltorb.
Are you on your own, buddy?
Are you unattended?
It's susceptible to slow. If it says susceptible, that will be what your, like, saboteur is trying
Yes.
to put on.
That generally means it's the highest chance.
Yep.
Wisdom does come with it.
Batman, yes. So yeah, like the enemies are pretty whatever to me. Apart from the bombs, which can still occasionally decide I don't get to live anymore, but most enemies are pretty whatever to me at this point. Fox Hoplites are very funny.
And we're only getting stronger.
Oh yeah, these lads. Hubris, I spoke too soon.
Some delicious rust pudding.
Yum. No. That one, please.
Ah, you can paint them.
Oh, man. I hardly ever use Fang in this point in the game as a saboteur, so it's like interesting to see the different debuffs that I'm using when I'm not using Vanille.
Yes, because now that she's got like
I
Vanille's
do think
debuffs.
Vanille does have fog and pain at this point.
I think so, yeah. They both get each other's pretty quickly.
Alright, resistant to magic, weak to thunder, can't deep attack. Deadbolt slow, vulnerable light. I believe these boys can eat each other to make bigger boys.
You sort of just assume that was plans from this point
Yeah,
forward.
they can pretty much all eat each other now.
Yep.
I mean, not of different ones, but...
Yes. But there's always a bigger flan, is what you should be thinking.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Oh, don't worry about it. What's it not for? So it's like an optional area here where I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we can't get to it yet.
Guys,
Yeah.
heads up.
Here comes the Wiggles!
Look at that thing. Let me guess. That's a fal'Cie?
Yep. Busy carving out
I
new
believe
tunnels.
that is Atomos.
That is Atomos, yes.
Roads ain't meant to go, huh? Yeah, it kind of sounds like us. All right, roly-poly. Let's hitch a ride on that thing.
Now you're thinking Grandpa style.
So
Fun
yes,
theme park rides.
the fal'Cie in Cocoon are like, you know, man's caretakers. The fal'Cie and Pulse are sort of just forces of nature.
Let him go! Oh. Oh, he's so mad at me. Ooh. Nope. Alright.
We take those.
I surely do.
Out of my way.
Here's his ass. Oh, I got the head. I think Fundaga got them.
Bye.
Launch him in the air. Fuck him up. Alright, this seems like a good time for Gestarium. Pit stop.
You definitely just start seeing hilarious numbers in the CP column.
You do have to be careful, there is a max amount. It is huge though, it's like 6 nines. But
Yes.
if you do get 6 nines and don't use it, you know, any accumulated CP does go
Won't
away.
get added, basically, to your total.
Just like a very minor warning about that.
It's not really relevant until much later in the game, though.
Ah, there's...
Yep, his ends.
Alright, then back to Ravager, pick up more Ravagy skills.
We do love to ravage.
You will like Thundaga here.
Well, speaking of Thundaga,
Here we go. Boom.
and
And
Iroga.
Iroga.
Alright.
Yeah, setting the Cura. Yeah, your stats just start.
That was 240 HP on that node,
Yeah,
or
your-
on those
Your
two
stats
nodes.
do just start going up and up and up in this
Yup.
chapter.
Ravage.
Jeopardize.
Like how basically
Okay.
all of the commando skills are beat it up better.
So yeah, this warp would not be available. I think this one would not be available. This is like 18.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while he like murs at me, let me have a look.
Who designed this fucking place?
Yes, you would not be able to do this one without having fought Aetherat. So many.
There he goes.
The maze of dead ends. How am I supposed to find the ambling bellows? You know what? It's in a twilight cavern. Doesn't help much when I'm trapped in a maze of blasted things. Curse my luck. I'm running out of time. I had every intention of fulfilling my focus, and now I'm gonna end up a seed.
Ah, sounds like it sucks for Pulse Lassie here.
But... Alright, so it's there, so it's not very far away.
You just missed him.
There's a chest here somewhere. There we go. Whee! Tesla turbine. Oh look, he's just there.
Very
spinning
poorly
around,
engineered.
spinning around the entire time. It's like,
Yeah?
Hey.
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 Pay attention to me.
And this is a very good warp to have.
Yes.
I believe we're gonna have to fight our way through this lot to get.
To him.
You can kind of see.
Yes, a
our-
slightly different colored one in the distance. Ah, wants to Dazeka. There he goes.
Yeah, slow first. And we've got enough buffs to go off. Here we go.
He does just fucking whack
I know,
Hope with
right?
a
Do you believe there's a fight
steering
against
wheel.
this guy with
more dudes.
more dudes in it?
Just a moment.
Our neighbor ordered takeout. We should have nicked it.
Mm-hmm.
Surely love us. Alright. Alright, now we have to take care of all these buff left.
At least they're slowed.
Yeah, we did get slow off.
Luckily, we can definitely chew through most of that.
Oh yeah. Dan, if you do like a bunch of the side stuff, you're really not gonna have as much of a problem here.
Nah, for sure.
If you come straight here, the fight with the box top lights are really scary.
Oh god, yes.
Very, very scary.
But,
Alright.
hey.
Well, Here we are.
I guess technically by doing side quests, we have made this harder for ourselves because, of course.
We did make it all lag, yeah.
Yes.
You shall in pain, See if I can get on before I die? Nope.
And we lost hope.
Died, yeah.
Hope is dead.
Alright, at least I know now
Yeah.
what I can do to him.
Yep.
Maybe. Fun times abound.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it can't be poisoned.
I really just want to put anything on him.
No. Oh.
Oh.
Alright then. That's pretty good to get, because the
Yeah.
big swingy attacks are definitely an issue. Jake Delay just looks so goofy though.
He does. Alright. Getting his ass. They are operating, which is terrifying, but I am about to
Ruin him.
absolutely blast this guy.
We're sending him to space. I just love seeing 5 digits of damage so much. It's so good.
It's very good.
It makes the battle system feel so fun. I don't believe everyone got their upgrades.
Alright, it slows on at least some of them. And then going up. Ah, you actually just got bravery.
Alright, I'd say that went pretty
That
alright.
was pretty good. I have no idea what the target time is.
None
here,
whatsoever, no.
But getting pain on him was very, very good.
Because, yeah, you barely needed to heal.
Yep. Oh, 3 minutes. There we go. Alright,
Beautiful.
5-starred.
Love to see it.
Ah, I got another sorcerer's mark.
And you're a dismantler.
I
Good for
sure
you.
am. Yeah, fully good the missions. So yes, I did 5-star this one. Kaiser Behemoth's not getting 5-star for a while, and neither is Defender of the Flock. So I was like, nah. But I knew I could do that one. So we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. That one's not done, but it's here, so it's like 0 stars staring at me.
Terrible.
We have now made a warp.
Which, again, quite useful.
Very useful because this is where we can get to an optional area a little bit later in the game. I don't know if we want to. We'll probably explore that at the end of chapter 11.
Hi, are you just here?
I guess he might be.
Friend?
No, okay. Baby. Teeny tiny small rust pudding all on his own. I can take him.
You sure?
I got him. I can do this.
It's gonna be
I got
close.
Oh, I should put that sorcerer's mark on Saz. Give him a little bit of a magic boost. You can see Hope. The thing about Saz, his big downside is that he has really low base stats.
Yep.
This isn't as apparent earlier on, but now you can see that even with, yeah, he has a weapon, his magic weapon is 1 level higher, and then Hope's. Hope has so much magic, yeah, it's like 649 base. 392 base.
Yeah.
So, it is like Saz is really, really good. He gets a lot of. I mean, he has haste right now, which
He
makes
gets
him,
very good abilities.
He's the best party member right now, and he has some really good abilities later on as well.
Yup.
So like, I'll be using Saz for some very cool and awesome things much later in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he does. He has his weapons are also like can compensate if you give him his like big power weapons.
Yup.
That can compensate for his lower base stats. But yeah, Saz is the lowest stats out of everyone once you like max them out.
Yup.
And it's not so apparent early on, but now like at this stage, it gets pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Alright, oh lord.
And with his guns, he generally has better animations than most people for most things.
His blitz is incredible.
Yeah. You know, like, he's never useless. He's
Oh, he's great.
always got some weirdness to him, but it is like, you know, that the cost of that is that his stats are generally lower.
Alright, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I think, again, I'm not gonna get to decide how to do this, even if I went in with the party, so I am just... Right, alright. I mean, the good thing about, like, even when someone else gets haste, Saz has had haste
Yes, for so long.
so long now. So, like, even if you do replace him, I mean, I've used him since chapter 10, so...
Yeah. He is really, really good for such a long portion of the game, doing things that no one else can do for that whole time.
These flowers. You remember them, right?
Yeah, sure I do. They grew all over Erba.
We can't be far now.
Like I said, he gets
It's
a
my
boost
fault
weapon.
Grand Pulse ended up like this, isn't it?
What?
I remember everything. I became Ragnarok. I scarred Cocoon. And I left Grand Pulse in this mess. It was me.
What are you talking about?
It all came back to me. Everything that happened with iFocus.
Uh-oh.
All of it.
You're lying.
No, it's the truth. It's all my fault.
Don't say that.
Vanille!
So it's maybe my favorite Eidolon.
Ha! I knew I was right.
So you were lying.
No more than you were. Admit it. You remember everything.
It wasn't your fault.
Vanille, we should talk about this later.
So yes, Fang became Ragnarok.
Not Vanille.
For Vanille.
Yup. And Veal's been trying to
this-
keep that from her.
This fight is... So I'm gonna leave it twice because I need to have a look at this to formulate my plan. Looming Wrath, oh boy, alright. Chain bonuses heal, weaken, and debilitate. Alright, okie dokie.
He is immune to a whole bunch of shit, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like a de-protect, de-shell, and imperil.
And there's the pummel.
It's not a bad idea for me to put my sprint shoes on here.
Yes, his deal is he will absolutely destroy Fang if you are not in that Sentinel.
And I'm gonna go briefly into here and get that changing drop. And then, back in stumbling block.
Bring it on. No choice, I guess.
one more off before I actually go there.
Take this. No choice, I guess.
Darn.
Yes. Luckily, we do have Kurasa. It did hit Vanille
That
there.
helps a lot, yeah.
Yep.
Not keeping me down. No choice, I guess.
Yeah. Use that chain gauge before going back in here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Quite bad. Alright, things are a little tough. Oh boy.
I'm not all smiles and sunshine.
Yes, this is first try.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna
if
be
I'm
close.
gonna get it.
No choice, I guess. Bring it on. I'm not all smiles and sunshine.
I'm not sure I'm gonna get it here.
We're real close.
I'm just getting slash and burn.
There.
Got it.
Nice.
Oh, I get all of
You
them.
got all
I
six
got
in a
all
run.
of them first try. I have literally never done that before. Odin's one that gets me. Brunhilde is pretty tough. This one's really hard because you only have Vanille and Fang.
Yes.
I mean, I say like pretty much. Alexander might be one of the only ones that I hardly ever lose. Same with like Shiva, because it's the first one. It's kind of
Shiva's a
hard.
tutorial, basically.
But every other one I have absolutely lost before.
A gun horse.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, so you can do the gauge of Saboteur, but Saboteur is a commando. So Saboteur keeps the gauge going.
Yup.
I needed the Ravager to actually boost it. If I had Ravager Sentinel, that would have been like ideal to switch between the two. But
then it all made sense after hearing that story from Reigns. You already knew. You knew Ragnarok was the name of destruction.
It wasn't fair. You had to do all the horrible stuff. And I didn't have to do anything.
That is no reason to lie to me. You think that's what I want? You, of all people!
Doinkster.
Poor kid.
Bonk.
You've had it rough.
Fang.
Listen, you're not alone anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that up and you'll have me crying soon. We have a new family
I
now.
promise you, we will see an Eidolon again.
We stick together. You hear me?
I promise you, there's something really, really fun and awesome you can do with an Eidolon.
And it's like the only time.
And it's so good, and it's, well, I will be showing it off, but not for a while. I'm not sure I'm strong enough at the end of chapter 11. It might have to be post-game, but
We shall see.
it is so good. It's so good.
Alright.
Dookily dookily. So now everyone has 5 ATB. And all Eidolons. They're doing good. Making some progress today.
Some actual progress for the first time.
I was trying to remember where this takes place, and I was like,
Yeah.
I know it takes place
I
in the
know.
grass, but I know it also takes place further on than
Yes,
the
that
first
she is the
area.
last one.
So you can see, we could actually see that from the main field. So you can kind of tell where you are by like, looking at that big structure over there.
Right.
So we've come a lot closer to it.
Yep. It is still out in the distance.
Back in the tunnels. Yep, time to go, Hope.
Time to go.
I'm like, I hope it didn't come backwards. Nope, we're good.
You're good.
Can I get this to be a 3-way fight?
This one's hard as shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, the Behemoth King and Big Wolf Boy
are some of the only ones.
It's really hard to do.
Yep. And he immediately comes in with a windmill slamma-jamma.
I do love slow, and I don't think Vanille has slow either.
That's the thing, yeah.
At least it's Chain and Fog.
Yep.
But slow is being outrageously helpful here.
And in a battle system where so much of it is kill the enemy before they get annoying enough, like...
Haste and slow are definitely, like...
They changed the game.
Very, very good, yeah. Like, haste is better entirely because if you cast it, it goes on.
Yeah.
Because slow has a chance to not go on, some enemies are immune to it, it's like...
Yeah. You know, and there's only 3 of you and a bunch of enemies, like, the haste is always helping.
They're definitely, like, the guy definitely says, like, there are some fights where you should just summon your idol, and that Juggernaut fight is probably one of them. But,
decent chance, yeah.
They are... 12 has a whole weird system around its summons.
Quite similar of the remove them from the party.
Yeah.
You know, like, or make it like your party is just the summoner and them, basically. And if anything, they're almost more for the job board than for the actual in-game summon mechanic.
Yes.
Which is pretty funny.
I also feel like in 10 I hardly ever used the summons too.
Yeah. We played a lot of 10.
We played a lot of 10, yeah. I mean, eventually you make your party members so stupid there's no point in using the summons.
Yes.
Absolutely hilariously, you make your party so strong summons aren't even better than them.
Yup. Rutrow.
That's fine. Curasa is that good.
Yes.
Curasa,
especially Hope with 5 bars.
Because it's proportional to how damaged you are, it does more when you're in the red.
Yep. Yeah, Hope was hitting you for 500 there.
And you just don't ever use Yuna's Overdrive.
Yeah.
Yuna's Overdrive is, like, not that good compared to, Idis, Waka, and Riku.
Mm-hmm.
The main team. I do like Yuna. I mean, it's not like we never use summons, it's just like... I could use summons more in this game, it's just like...
I never think to do it.
I like the battle system without them,
yeah.
to be honest.
It's kind of a Kingdom Hearts kind of thing, where like you can go the whole game without really interacting with it.
The summon thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 is so bad because it actually does make your life easier to do.
Yeah. But it is just, you know, there's a lot of mechanics and you don't necessarily interact with all of them.
I think the main thing about, like, the Eidolon is, again, it's quite a defensive strategy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really for fights where, like, the fights are kicking your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I am always on the offense.
You refuse to get your ass kicked.
I would never get my ass kicked. I said we'll see a really... They allow you to punch way above your weight, as we will see later on. We'll stay tuned for that. I'll look up and see if I can do it at the end of Chapter 11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember when we first did it. When
post-game, almost certainly.
Yeah, when we did our playthrough.
There's no real reason to do it before post-game. Like, I never used the Spoga either. I'm so terrible. I never use half the tools.
To be fair, like, not a lot of enemies use buffs. It's really good on the ones that do, but...
Libra is, of course, like the biggest. Hey, buddy. The biggest use of your. It's trying to tell you don't fight the Juggernaut. We don't have to. He's not actually guarding anything.
He is just up there to see how dumb you are.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks one over there.
We're just in the lad cave. And Atomos is just chilling.
He's just like directing a bunch of lads.
Yeah, as you do.
So cool. Lever scope is better than Libra, but of course Lever scope is a consumable item that you have to use. So I generally go with Libra unless there's more than one, or if I really need all of the information right away.
Yeah.
As you kill things, you learn stuff. So unless you need the info, Libra is like all of it right now. Libra is pretty fine.
Yep.
And I have like 7 Libra scopes.
Yeah,
as well.
sometimes it's a tasty little treat for you.
And the particle accelerator just lying in chest.
As you do. And it is kind of the funny thing about Pulse. It's like, you know, Cocoon is very much the grand future utopia society where everything is chrome and cool.
And greenlit.
And lit and green. But, like, Pulse is still very technologically advanced. Ah, there's Pile Bunker. The reason we're almost dead.
Yeah, these fuckers.
But it is like, you know, Pulse is a very, very advanced civilization, even though it's got these aesthetics of, like, roughness and steampunky. Yes.
Everything's gone a little bit to ruins.
Yes, that is the one difference between them. This is a rather abandoned mine shaft.
Quake is actually pretty alright. Quake can actually interrupt Barthandalus during his moves.
Yes.
A thing I did not know until I watched the speedrun and was not able to do myself. But Quake I used against the Kaiser Behemoth when I was fogged because I couldn't keep his gauge up and I didn't want it to go down, so Quake actually kept it up. Quake does it. I feel like the thing about techniques is they're all very niche.
They're all very situational, and if you don't remember that in the situation...
But it's okay, because they're all completely optional.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to use them at all. Like, some of them are very useful in certain situations, which is fun. And they don't really get in the way, because most of the time they're like a branch out on your path. Like, I don't even have all of them on everyone, because they're just a branch.
Yep.
You can just really ignore them, or you can use them, like, a lot more liberally than I do.
Whoop, there they go.
I do know that I think summons come more into play in, like, the speedrun and stuff. Again, they're, like, a really useful way to punch above your weight. The thing is, like, because I hardly ever punch above my weight, or if I do, I'm doing it in ways that don't require a summon.
Yep.
Like, I don't ever need them.
Got him before he could start self-destructing. That's good.
Don't you do it! Well, this boy's about to do it.
Just thinking about it. Nice.
And I was just getting started.
Alright, go along. We are almost out of the Maharaba. Ooh, there's 3 rusts. Not great.
Well, if you're lucky, there may soon be 1 rust.
I don't think that's luck. Oh, Hope died.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I ever did change Video's equipment back, no, but also, like, I'm not using it right now, so it's not really that big a problem.
Yep.
What I will do is Crystarium.
That's pretty reasonable.
I got some commando abilities and some abilities. Sentinel abilities are a bit bad.
Ah, they're over there, yeah.
There's the spell gun. Commando then. Ruined. Blind side.
Blind side's quite good.
Alright, she needs to learn some spells. Sandaga's gonna come in helpful.
Mm-hmm. And Waturga, which has been destroying us whenever it gets casted against us, so...
Sure has been.
Nice to turn that around.
Mm-hmm.
Hiroga. The CP numbers get so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love number go up.
But we are, I mean, I am getting to like roll levels,
Mm-hmm.
so things are happening. Get her Kira, good. Alright, she's not completely dire as a medic now.
His double speed Kiras are pretty decent.
I should use the spell gun more. It would be useful against those like hoplites that buff and stuff.
Yeah.
I should use techniques more. I really
A lot of
should.
it is remembering
I really
it,
should, yeah.
honestly.
Mm-hmm. Number go up. I've always kind of liked the like sphere grid from both like 10 and this for like a really tangible sense of number go up.
Yeah, you know exactly what you're getting from each one.
I'm just gonna say no to that.
You can just leave.
I can just. It doesn't protect that chest, so I can just leave. Hey, buddies.
I like this has the same music as the. Oh, okay then. Scrapyard from way earlier in the game. And similar and some similar enemies.
Really love dazing these guys. Alright, well, it did work, so,
Yeah.
you know. Daze is good. Daze is stop, essentially, so.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of funny they renamed it.
Yeah. I understand, like, stop and slow are kind of similar. Hey, buddies! Alright.
Left yourself open. Enough out of you.
Alright, here we go.
Lariat.
And yeah, Daze has, like, the bonus damage as well, which is really helpful.
Sure would be nice to have Spelga now.
I really like against, like, the commander ladies who put a billion buffs on
Yeah.
themselves. It would actually be really good.
Quite strong, yeah. I mean, these guys, their whole thing is they are quite weak and then they get a billion buffs, but they're not, like,
They're still not that
that
dangerous.
much stronger
yeah.
from it. The ladies are very annoying
The
with all
ladies
the
are very
buffs.
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah. And yes, you do get bonus damage on you hit someone with daze.
Yep. It's part of a fast kill strategy for one of the side quests. Because killing it for 5 stars is really difficult. Because it has a really low target time. For some inexplicable reason.
Wisdom does.
Sometimes they are very confusing, the target times.
They're based on a specific measure. I believe it might be your attack versus their attack or something.
Oh, interesting.
Which is affected by your weapons, like, and your stats. And I believe some level of enemy stats, and I feel like that's why it's weird, because it's an enemy that is just kind of strange in how it's stat and what
Right.
and what it does. It has, like, low stats, but it's, like, murderous or something. It's,
There we go.
I don't know the... Yeah, an accessory variant. The the time, it has a formula that is consistent, but it does mean that some enemies have weirdly low
No way
times.
through. Man, that
Hope.
fallacy must have been slacking.
Hope, wait, hope. Not again!
Stop already!
Ugh, the vile peaks all over again.
This is fine.
Hope! Get out of there!
Don't be on the tracks. And then Hope fucking dies. But no! Hope is friend to all juggernauts.
You can do it!
Got this.
What are they doing?
Friend to all juggernauts.
Well, that was cool. Go robot guys.
Good lesson for us. Not even a mighty foul sea is a match for the power of teamwork.
I mean, those dudes are pretty
That's
strong.
inspiration right there.
Save the sermons, old man. Let's hop on Trailblazer here, while we still have the chance.
Alright, you ready to go to a different area? Let's do it.
Time to go?
Hope is absolutely, yeah, that's the most. It's just in construction equipment. Alright, you ride the big boy. Vroom vroom. So we can unlock some secret areas by riding him back, but I will, there will be a seed stone for warping that I will use first. Because I believe he might drop us off, like, not there.
Right. Thanks, Atomos.
I mean, I guess we could ride him there and then ride him back.
There is the Seath Stone right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the fight is. Guess I can look at it. Like if it's further on, which I suspect probably is, I'll probably accept it and then hit it. Alright, so this is mission 19.
Or a Demu.
Which I believe isn't available unless you do mission 18, which is the one we did. Correct, which is the one we did in Maharaba, which was only available because we beat Gesserit.
Right.
Which is only possible because we did everything before him. So, like, again, this warp point would not be available right now if we hadn't done all that. Alright, time is of the essence. You must not defeat me in this. I must be the one to slay the Uridimu that still has springs. We were always together, he, my princess, and I, but it was he who won her love. Were he now to turn to Crystal, I fear it would break her heart. And so it must be me. Then my princess can live out her days in happiness. The princess rightly should. Okay.
Alright then.
Okay, buddy. Alright. Alright, idiot. Yeah, that's like, yeah, over there. So I think we can just pop back and then pop back in Atoma. Yeah, they are pretty linear from now on, and yeah, it's wild to me that this guide and a bunch of other guys, like, especially like not following the side missions.
Yeah. Because you'd be missing all of these as you went along.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just have to do it. You'd have to come all the way back through this area later.
If you wanted to do them, yeah.
Whereas now I can just warp to specific points in it. I think he should take me to a different area.
I believe he is doing that now,
I
yes.
think that's what's happening here. I will not be doing this area right now, just because it's like a little annoying. Honestly. But I'll probably come back at the end of chapter 11. I just wanted to like open up and make sure it is. Yes, so he's made us a little.
Yes, so we were on the other side of the bridge here.
There's a warp here,
Yep.
and there's a warp where he is. I don't know if we have to warp to him and then ride him over.
That I'm not sure.
We can also, like, we can hop across here
Yeah.
as well.
Now that he's here, we can use him as a little stepping stone.
I'm trying to get back up, so I can... That board prompt again.
Like his activation, yeah, there it is. It's a little further back. It's in a bit of a strange spot.
Yeah, it's a little area full of some chests. It's also got some sea stones we can't activate yet in it. Another reason for us to wait until we can, although I believe a lot of the sea stones here are quite difficult.
I think so, yes. I think a lot of the, like, off the beaten path sea stones in these caves are some of the much later ones.
Here's the page. Springs. With my comically sized paperclip.
It's a very big paperclip. We've really been selling this paperclip this whole time.
I'll put it on camera at some point. I mean, it might have to be in your hand because my hand is comically tiny, but maybe I'll just look it bigger if I put it in my hand. It's comically oversized. I got it from my mother. I don't know why she had a comically oversized paperclip.
But it's been quite useful for keeping track of the Final Fantasy XIII
It
guide.
has been useful. I'm keeping it like tapped down because it is a hardback. It doesn't really want to be open. So all right.
Anyway.
Do you remember frogs?
I do remember frogs.
Do you like frogs?
I loved frogs.
You know, more frogs for you.
Goody. Hey, look, it's Cocoon.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I was talking to Sarah. I was telling her that we're all gonna be okay.
Aw.
It's so pretty. Sarah, you'd been crying, hadn't you? Back when we first met?
We're not quite done with some illuminating flashbacks.
Because of course.
This
There was
place
another
beautiful,
inciting
and my focus
incident.
was to destroy it. I decided to do nothing and wait to become a thief. But because I did nothing, others got dragged into this nightmare, and I was the one to blame.
Love her cat earring.
How's the scrape? Huh? Fine. Much better, thanks to you. Oh, sure you don't mind. I mean, I'm not keeping you from anything, am I?
Not at all. Don't worry. I could sit here for hours.
Hey, Sarah. Do you think we'll meet again?
We might. Sure.
See, the thing is, I was chasing after someone. And there's something I really need to apologize for. But I just can't ever find the words.
Gee, that's gotta be tough, huh?
Yes. I even have nightmares about it.
Well, if it's too much to deal with, face it later.
Taken to heart.
Yeah, big time.
Sometimes things seem easier when you look at them from a distance, you know?
But does that really work?
No.
Good question. I'll let you know. Actually, I've been trying to keep something at a distance myself lately.
Like what?
Don't laugh, okay? It's a dream I had. A bad one. I dreamt I destroyed the world. It was terrifying. I needed some time alone. It had me so scared, I tried to run away.
Neil knows what that means.
Yeah. Oh, he already knows.
Then, my boyfriend, he came chasing after me. That's when I understood. Running away and leaving behind the people you care about, That isn't love. Though you might just want to keep them safe, shutting them out of your life only hurts them more. The point is, I have people I can count on. I'll make it through.
I think you'll be fine.
And you will be too. You'll find the words. I'm sure of it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What else can I say?
I'm not the one you should be asking, Vanille. You'll know what to say when you find your friend. You'll see.
You're the friend, idiot. So yeah, Vanille is also the reason why Sarah is
Met Sarah?
Yep.
was opposed to see.
I tried to hide our focus, and she ended up a l'Cie. I wanted to say I was sorry, but...
Well, when we rescue her, maybe you'll get the chance.
yeah, I hope so.
Come on.
I think Sarah saw the same vision of Ragnarok that we did. Which means Daisley had to be lying when he explained her focus. I think she beat it. She handed Cocoon over to us, and that's what made her turn to Crystal.
Yep. I know.
Daisley lying?
No.
Would Bart ever lie to us? No.
No.
No. Bart's on the up and up. He would never lie. Alright, so this area, it has like secret chests in it.
Yes, and is a motherfucker.
And is full
Because,
of frogs.
oh boy.
Hey, do you like frogs?
Yes.
You love frogs.
I'm about to.
Well, it's frog time.
Got the blood eyes.
They do. We fought some of these in the
Chocobo
fight.
fight.
Surprisingly, had a really okay time with that fight. So like,
They can be painted and fogged.
fogs for sure. Yeah, pain and slow. That's like. Follow my lead.
You can see we can take them out pretty well, but they fucking hit.
They murder.
They do damage.
Don't worry.
They can hit for 500 damage each. It's pretty dangerous if they all just get in their head to attack Hope.
I only had one button. Okay, but it wasn't responding to your others. I think it's okay. Your target time is also extremely low.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers. There's the... Yeah, I think we go up. How do I get those chests to come up? Doesn't really say. They might just come up on their own.
I feel like it's like fighting some things. Come here.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about whatever it is.
That? You want that? Oh, I think that's Hope going down to that other little, like, triangle area.
You do have to do that, I think. Different frogs.
No, you fucking don't. Get flipped, idiot.
Dodge Fang is so good as a... Oh no! As a saboteur here. Please heal me. Oh, please. Thank you.
That took a weird amount of time.
He got rid of these slow frogs.
Ah.
Yeah, the frogs are very dangerous. If you don't do any side stuff, this area is actually really scary.
Oh yeah. Again, you've seen our stats have just been skyrocketing. Oh, that's damage. Oh, that's damage. 41,000!
Heck yeah. Alright, one over here. Alright, so yeah, the Iridimu. Past these guys, there's a whole flock of them. Really? Oh, no, good.
We're good, we're good.
There's a chest behind them.
Finally, moist scales.
You wanna fight all the dogs?
I do.
You wanna fight all the dogs, right? Big spell just makes you send them with space.
Yes. You missed, Fang. Yeah, you can really see the difference we're starting to make. We just have so many more ways to interact with enemies and like mess them up before they can mess us up, which is huge.
No problem.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty solid 5 stars there.
Oh, ball tight.
Love me some sea petal scales.
I always do.
Dodging these guys. Not worth the fight.
What if I simply choose not to?
Nice waterfall there. What's this?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Friend!
This place is guarded.
That sea protects the waterfront.
Must think we came to stir up trouble.
There's just a foul sea for everything.
Should we probably be heading off now?
Looks like it's a little late for that.
Thing looks pretty confident, too.
It should be clumsy out of the water. If we can get it to follow us onto dry land.
Well, better than fighting a foul sea.
Puts up some chests guarded by some fucking lads, so,
Thanks? Question mark?
let's do it.
So many of them.
Hey lads, what's up?
Should play the Chocobo theme for this, too.
The crazy chocobo thing specifically. Alright, these are some very, very, very tough fights. I am almost certainly going to die at some point. Sea of Hope wants to stack on, sure did.
This is good. There's Days. So yeah, that's the big thing.
Oh boy.
And there you go. Yeah, it is like
Woo!
sometimes.
There's like a well-developed party could summon Odin before the Raptors call reinforcements. That's the thing, there were some baby ones in there, because those ones gathered reinforcements.
Yup.
This is the time for Sentinel, to be honest. Alright. Alright, listen to this. It's something attacky. Yeah, that could do it. Alright. I need, like, all the buffs on.
Mm-hmm. And we need to survive long enough for all the buffs to happen. Yes, there's the courting dance, summoning even more of them.
I need to provoke because,
Yes, the new ones were not angered.
Alright, here we go.
Now we pray that these two can figure their shit out.
Yep.
Okay, here's one where you're really just not gonna be able to outdamage it.
No, we have to, like, just get it down. Once there's some fucking lads gone, we can get this going. Oh, there's so many lads here.
Yup. There we go, that's the blitzes I was hoping for. Provoke on. Oh, Hope's about to die. And there he goes. Ugh. It's definitely tough. The other way to do it is to just go in absolutely guns blazing on, specifically on the lads that call in other lads. Yeah. The little green ones. Cool.
Yeah, I really need... Ooh, tough. Alright, I may have to start in the Sentinel sign and just let them come in, and then... Maybe what I have to do is not play Fang so that I can direct who's being attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not killing...
Yes, they were not really killing off the summoners.
Want to be Hope for putting Protect on? Nah, I think I'll be...
He did put Protect on first last time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to direct the attacking, I think. They're not getting it done! Did I put on Veil first?
Never mind, he puts Veil on. There's his Protect, thank God. Yeah, their big thing is that they kill hastes.
Yeah.
Change in the play.
Yeehaw!
Let's see if I ever get into attack mode.
The other thing the AI is pretty good at is as Sentinel, making sure that everything is aggroed. It can be a little annoying to manage on your own. I think they also have like a lot of different types of resistances across all the parties here, which does not help.
not able to kill these guys. I was not able to take advantage of that stagger at all.
Yeah.
I do have to kill these guys specifically because
they're the ones making all the other ones show up.
Yeah, if I kill the babies, they're just gonna show up more. I definitely need a medic.
Yeah. But yeah, and all the days killing haste is just so killer. You're gonna get this one.
That's you.
I believe that they can only summon like 2 each. But I think once 2 of the little ones die, they will at least stay dead.
Yeah. Oh no, oh no.
We're good. If we can get him, then we're finally gonna make progress on this fucking fight.
Yes, once these 2 are dead, the little ones can die. Unfortunately, I was not able to. Okay, I think I'm gonna get through this fight very definitely for the next one, which is also a similar fight.
Yeah, you get to do it again.
I'm gonna have a commando healing one.
I think he's dead.
So that I can keep attacking.
Yup.
While Hope is healing.
Yup. Yeah, the Synergist is not doing nearly as much, even with being able to reapply some
So they were like killing the babies, but they were just summoning in more babies.
More, yeah. No, this fight is horrible if you don't quite realize what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
Power of Sentinel, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Slow, but we're getting through it, and that's all that matters.
Fang took like 30,000 damage in this fight.
Now it's just the 3 of these guys.
And they are nothing, relatively speaking, yeah.
For sure.
I mean, watch.
It really is, because the Ceraptors are actually really cheap.
Yes.
And they summon in little lads.
Yup. And again, if you're not the one directing the attacks, like, you'll make no progress, which we saw. But we got there.
Yep. I hate to see what this battle time is.
God help us.
So long.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly worth the effort.
And that's just getting stuck. And sometimes there's nothing you can do but.
Alright,
yeah,
that was
exactly.
still a 4-star, yeah.
Like, that's the thing. That's what the game is expecting to happen to you.
Alright, what do we get? We get a Riptide Ring. That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
War Protection is nice, along with Uranite.
No, Uranite.
Uranite. Alright, so there's another one up this way.
You'll change up one of those paradigms.
Yes. Oh, this one's actually a little easier because it's only 2 fish lads or 2 Ceraptors.
Ah.
So it's marginally easier. Oh, he's actually putting Protect on.
What a weirdo. Who would do such a thing?
Because he actually knows what they're weak to now.
Yeah. What their fucking deal is. Bobbing and weaving.
No, not bad.
Yeah, the commanded attack on damage while we're being forced into the healing paradigm is going to make a difference.
Put haste back on.
Yes, that is one thing. We were reapplying haste pretty aggressively.
I mean, that was a 2 synergist one, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was synergist healing. I can always go back into that
Yep.
if I need both healing
Yeah.
and buffing.
Yeah, because like with the dazes they put on, they're basically always killing haste whenever they get that. Yeah, the nice thing here is we're at least making progress even when we're in the healing mode.
Yeah. So I mean, before the problem was when I had to go into healing, I wasn't doing
You were
any
doing
damage
jack shit.
because they were like chain gauge, but I wasn't able to actually do anything about it.
Yep. Whereas here, Saz can just sit there and tack on damage to chip away at that health meter. Again, it is very specific set of paradigm switches that you absolutely have to do here. Everyone is also standing at a very respectful distance, which helps.
Switcheroo.
Swamp water. Yep. But he's dead now, so...
He's dead.
Yeah, we have officially won the fight. We just have to actually finish it.
Oh boy.
That's an issue.
That's a problem. Pope, could you raise her, please? Oh, buddy.
Oh, for the love of God.
See where heal alive to like haste and stuff back on her, and then I need to get the defensive buff back on.
We've decided to make it fun.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was just bad timing on my part. Whoops.
My comedic paperclip, no! Well, just to give it an idea. This is how big we're talking about.
Like as big as the cow.
Yeah, basically. It's about the size of a cow. Yeah, it really is. These little guys do not have much health, but they do so much damage in a large group.
Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Look.
Alright, here we go.
Finally, we get to the point where there's only 2 of these guys.
I would have gone faster
Yes.
than before if I hadn't lost tag.
Yup.
That was my bad. I did not switch fast enough.
It can be so tough because it's like you are always, you know, weighing the if I kill someone now and stop the damage versus if I fucking die meter. Like, and that is the way you want to be playing this game.
Once the fight is over, I get to go back and kill it.
Could be.
The only reason why it was slower is I was trying to get this paperclip.
3 stars.
Again, I would have gotten through it faster.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, unless you see 0 stars, you have done it in an amount of time that is acceptable to the game, you know?
Yeah.
It is definitely grading on a curve.
Alright, were these items worth it? Probably not. Minar Stone.
You never know when you're gonna need a Minar Stone.
I do not need to go up there. Alright, I will fix my paradigms. Alright.
Not be so sentinel forward.
This is why, like, just don't be afraid to
Change that
up
shit up.
for the situation. Sometimes you just really need to be going in. down stone here. I've had enough of frogs.
Goodbye, frogs. We
Goodbye,
don't need this in
frogs.
life.
Bye-bye, frogs. Alright, couple more chests along the path. Then we're heading for Fun Time Zone. Where Pulse is so big.
Mm-hmm.
We've spent 2 hours plodding along, and we're still a ways from Irma.
Oh god, yes. This section is a long one, but we do get some lovely vistas.
Mm-hmm.
And Cocoon just keeps getting bigger.
Still with us, Cocoon? I wonder what's going on up there.
We walked pretty far today. Let's rest up and start out fresh tomorrow.
How's Sarah?
Same as we left her.
This has been in the opening for forever.
Mm-hmm.
Feels so far away now. Sarah says she wants to talk. She'd probably prefer it if you skipped the lectures.
Maybe she liked the lecture.
Hey!
Once we're home, what's your plan? You're getting married, right?
What's that?
You better.
Sarah wants to know.
Don't scare me like that.
You are getting married, aren't you? Don't you let her down, you hear me?
I love throwing that
Don't
thing.
worry.
Mm-hmm.
This tear will be her last. I'll make sure of that.
That's all I need to know.
We will see her, right?
Don't go there. No room for doubt.
You're right.
We'll see her again. And soon. You convinced me of that. So stay strong.
I really like their relationship.
It's really good, yeah.
We'll finish this and go see her together.
I love how you can see like the lakes and towns and stuff. We're getting close enough.
I don't know, guys. I think this game is fucking great. I have no idea if us playing it has convinced anyone, but I adore this game. Every time I play it, I'm just like, man, this game is so good and so underappreciated. And it's just so good. The characters are so strong. The story is really, really strong. Like, all the themes are really interesting and done really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that moment with Lightning and Snow. I love all the moments they have on Pulse. Bart is an excellent villain. The world is so interesting.
So like intricate and well realized, and in like ways that you might not necessarily notice the first time around.
This game is so good. It's so good. It's like when I stream Xenoblade and I'm just like, I adore this game. You know, I just like, every time I play it, it's just like, yeah, this is great. This is amazing. I love this bit. And it's just like, this is just a game that fills me with a lot of joy when I play it.
Ah, I see where we are.
You know where we are.
I know
now.
what's about to
Yeah.
happen.
Flip there. We do have a while. We're still having
Oh, there's plenty.
There's plenty left. Alright, here we go.
But I see the name Tejan's Tower, and I shudder instinctively. Take a look, y'all.
That's, big tower. So I believe this warp point is always available. There's, like, no unlocks for this. Like, one of the 2 warps you get, even if you don't do the other missions, but, like, it's kind of useless.
You're almost home.
It takes you here. It's completely useless. You would have to walk all the way
Doesn't
back
exactly
through the
look like it's
spring in
gonna
order
be
to get
visually
back to the main area.
Hello.
Oh, so we just head through this Foul Seas lair to get to Airboat, right?
What's another foul sea at this point, huh?
I love this fucking guy.
You know those birds I haven't been fighting because they're kind of scary?
You just blew him up.
Well. I know someone willing to go to bat for FF2, actually. I guess I'll see whether I like Final Fantasy II or not when we play it. But I do know a Final Fantasy II fan. I do think this Final Fantasy might be the most commonly talked about as being a bad game. Of any of them, apart from maybe 2. But then I'm weird, I don't like 7. So what do I know? Alright, 20 words unspoken. The Goblin Chieftain. My father told me he was leaving us. I struck him full in the face. I can still remember the look in his eye to this day, just as I'll never forget the way he picked himself up and left without a word. I found out later he had turned to crystal. It pains me now to think of how I never made any attempt to understand how he suffered under the burden of his focus. That is why I must triumph over the Goblin Chieftain near Tajan's Tower, so that someday I can tell him I am sorry. You know what, Zizzification? You're my fucking friend, because I also hate 13 too. I love 13. I hate 13 too, entirely because it ruins 13. I hate I mean, not entirely, it's a bad game, but like, high five, I'm totally with you. This game is great. 13-2 is dreadful. The thing about 13, this game came out at a really bad time. It came out when open world games were taking off. And so, like, it wasn't in the zeitgeist, so the enemy corridors thing just took off about it as a complaint about it. But its linearity works so well with its themes. And just in general, because, like, again, I played Resident Evil 4 for the first time recently, and it is like, I'm on Destination Stateless, and it's just set pieces, it's just enemy corridors moving from one to the other, and nobody ever says that's bad, because it's okay for a game like Resident Evil 4, and not for, like, a JRPG, which we're moving away from world maps and into open world spaces.
Yup.
And so because this doesn't let you backtrack, it doesn't, like, have any of that. It came out at a time where that was huge. Like, that kind of open world games came about at the time, and they're still around, and they're still bad and bloating every game. I'm really on the I don't like open world games train.
Yeah. Almost to that roll level. You don't need that 20 strength right now.
And so, like, the inspiration for 13 is definitely rooted in more action-y games than turn-based games.
Well, like Final Fantasy had kind of always been moving towards that with the ATB system.
For sure.
And then like the tactics in 12.
Yeah, 12 was very controversial when it came out.
Yep.
For its gambit system and its story. I'm glad the creator finally came out and said the whole Van being a main character was a change later on and just said that was bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, I always knew that was bullshit.
Oh, that's almost a role level.
Oh, right, I haven't quite gotten to that role
Yeah.
yet. I was like looking for abilities and then realized I hadn't actually gotten that role. Thank you for putting that. And so, like, yeah, I always knew that was, like, people treat it as gospel, and I was always just, like, very leery of that being the case. It would be such a major change to make, and Van is perfect in his role as main character. I know a lot of people disagree with me on that one.
She got Dispelga.
Sure did.
Whoa.
She might actually be out of abilities, so that's going to be interesting choices.
So clearly it's time to learn another role.
But, like, I mean, I will say that Final Fantasy XIII was not, like, my favorite game when I first played it. I really liked it. I really enjoyed playing it, but it wasn't like my top Final Fantasy until I came back later
And replayed it.
specifically after 13.2, which I despised. But what 13.2 did manage to do was teach me like a more fun way to play this game.
And once you had that, it really just all kind of clicked.
Yeah. Because, like, from there it was like, I really liked the story and the characters, especially once it got going. But it was like, the gameplay was just fine, but then it's like, oh no, the gameplay could actually be really fucking good if you just, like...
Once you know how to take advantage of it.
Once you lean in.
Yep.
I was starting to at the end of, like, my first playthrough. Oh, I'm still on. First one. Like, at the end of it, but, like, 13.2's, like, quality of life stuff really amped that up another level. And because I was comfortable playing the game, it really helped. I also do think the amount of, nouns, the fallacy, let's see.
Yes.
The opening, even though it's, like, I look at it now and I'm actually like, this opening is actually really strong. It is...
A lot to take in.
It is a lot, and it did turn me off the game at first.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that, like, a big complaint is this game is quite slow to open up, and it is. It is slow to open up, but it's slow to open up for a reason.
Yeah.
And that reason is the battle system is quite complicated. We can probably take those guys now.
Well, that's good, because here he come.
Yeah, I'm about to find out.
We're about to find out.
Actually, I think... No, he's not doing the passive one. Yeah, on replay, it absolutely became my favorite Final Fantasy and one of my favorite games of all time. I also very much made the mistake of reading a lot of the logs the first time around.
Which kind of does just slow the game down a lot.
It bogs it down and stuff you don't really need to be reading because the game is quite good at showing you these things.
Yeah, I think we can take it.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Oh. Yeah, when you really just get the chance to stack every buff and debuff, it, like, the numbers get so funny.
Oh, here's the lad squad. Alright.
This is the one I remember.
Yeah, this is lad. I really need to be in this one. I do think like the very opening before you get the abilities is a little slow, but I just don't know how you would make it faster because it is very necessary.
Yeah, hitting the chieftain. I thought these were the ones that build up.
Oh, you're right. Brain fart. Like, take on the big boy. No, this is the one where you don't take on the big boys. I should probably be hitting the munchkin.
Yeah, there's only one of him.
They're weaker and it will help. Really, it's just gonna default.
Yeah.
Take out the weaker ones will be actually good for me.
A fucking rip.
Yeah, but take out all the babies, that's the way to go.
Yep.
This is one where Dispelga isn't terrible because you can just get rid of all their buffs.
Yep.
Get me in the sky, alright. If we ever put 13-2 as a sub-game goal, I'll explain then why I hate it so much.
I've never seen 13-2.
No,
Should be said.
I keep threatening you with it. I guess now I'll have to wait until we want to do it on stream.
Uh-huh. Lucky you.
Goblin, please.
Gobble?
It really is. It'll just be like, no, you wanna just protect this, but no.
Not particularly.
I really just want to kill the thing. Thank you.
Alright, there he go.
I actually like 13-3, not as much as 13, but it is a lot better than 2. I will say. It's the problem with it is it's trying to fix what 13-2 broke. And in a ways it succeeds in its goal to do that, and it's definitely got its own style and interest to it, and lightning attack. So like,
I'm gonna say, and for example, in it, lightning returns.
yes. So it is far better than 2, I will say. I have platinumed all 3 games, because of course I have. 13 is the one I keep returning to.
Yes, I'd love to see 13-3 someday, and that means I kind of have to see 13-2 someday.
Like, the main thing about 13-3 is it has a time mechanic, 5 stars good. Like, kind of, like a day mechanic, like you're always moving forward in time. And so if you're a completionist, it can get quite
fun.
It can get quite hairy trying to do things within the time limit. It's basically like you can you loop it essentially.
Right.
But you want to do certain things on the first loop and all. You want to do as few loops as possible. I'm wondering, because I might go in and see the thing here, but we might want to
finish up.
Yeah, I might head back to like that seed stone, because then I could pop back to.
That's true. Yeah.
The main area.
Well, this seems like a pretty good place. We have arrived at a mysterious tower with a big hongy guy in it. But yeah, and again, like I was saying last stream, there is that sense of like, you know, growing impulse, and like, by the time you get here, you're fighting things that on the big plains would just absolutely have destroyed you, because your characters have just gotten that much stronger that quickly. And again, it's really, really cool to like.
The guy had a big "do not fight" those Anthropocene has warning on it.
Yup. Hope, who is fine. Bang, who is fine.
This is fine. That's what Kiras is for. It's very funny because Final Fantasy XIII trilogy breaks away from my usual trilogy thought.
Ah, yes, of course.
Because usually I find the second game is the best one. Usually in a trilogy, the first one is, you know, the rough around the edges, first prototype one, and it's, you know, good or alright, and then the second one takes the formula
They really refine
and
it.
perfects it,
Yeah.
and it's really good. And the third one, what usually happens is, the second one's so good they then have to iterate on it in ways they add bad side games or characters or something.
They kind of used up all their ideas in the second one, by the second one. And so the third one, the ideas they have left are nowhere near as good.
But this one is like, I love the first one, I hate the second one. Third one's alright. I've always said I play video games for stories and characters, and the first one, okay, I thought there was, oh, there's a scene.
There
we
it
go.
is.
I was like, there's a scene here, what? And then there is, yeah. I'll probably save this upcoming save point.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll bop back to that.
Egan's Tower.
So the spring opened up a few seed stone back in the main area, but I probably won't take them on just yet.
I'm not the only one hearing that, am I?
It might be.
No, it couldn't be them. Could it?
Surely the statues aren't talking to us.
It's weird. Like voices in my head.
I hear it. Your presence here draws the tyrant's gaze. Leave this place at once.
We can't leave. This is the only way for us to get through. Please, help us.
As you wish. Look for us, and the way will open.
Hey, thanks, pal. I love this fucking tower.
I hate this tower.
Oh no. Aesthetically, 100%. Mechanically, oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. But aesthetically, it's on a giant fucking roller wheel.
It's easy enough.
You never know. Could be a trap.
Could be.
This tower is great,
no
but also
stairs, though.
sucks. I hate it. I love it, hate it.
Nope. This is our ride.
And at the end, you get like one of the hardest boss fights in the game. At least for where it's at in the story.
There's a few chests at the bottom. I'll pick and then end there.
Yep. Yeah, and then you can always walk back to the main zone.
Watch my back.
I would never.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Chest here somewhere. No, there it is.
There. Not exactly easy to tell what direction, especially because the map spins.
Woo!
It's incredible.
The gil amounts you get are absolutely terrible.
Always a funny joke when you pick out Gil from a chest.
That's like, I mean, I haven't spent like any money. It has to be
Yes.
said. Like,
Gil is almost not a thing in this game until you start interacting with very specific systems.
like the post game mostly.
Yeah. It's really weird and interesting in that way to kind of break away from such a core mechanic.
And it also just gives you a little bit of gil and chest, and you're like, why? Why even bother?
Excuse me.
At this point, why?
Can do a bunch of medic.
Alright. Did Crystarium finish up there?
Sounds good.
This is very sad.
Oh, it really
Kinda
is.
like in the sphere grid when in 10, when you've just got like, you're at the very end of the game and shit's going hog wild.
It is sort of funny that in Final Fantasy X, actually filling out the entire sphere grid for a person takes literal hours. like for everyone, it is incredible how much effort it is to do that.
All for a trophy.
That didn't exist in the original. We did that as well in our playthrough, what, a year or two ago now?
Yeah, again, for Platinum. I already had, so, you know.
But you had to show it to me.
I had to do the Platinum with you, I sure did.
I had never played Final Fantasy X before then.
Sure, you have not. Had to do all of the work. Can't half-ass it. Gotta be penance after all.
It's true.
Fucker that guy is. Alright, well that sounds good. Other than you in the shop too. Hello.
There is. Weapons we found.
There will eventually be a shop that sells weapons we do not have.
Yeah.
But we've picked up every weapon along the way. Which is good, because that, you know, you do need to get all of these for a trophy. There's Mark, Warrior Wristband. Resist death by 30%.
Yay!
Yay! I wonder who uses death.
Nobody.
Fuckers. Only fuckers. Alright. That's more materials. We're at like 232,000. That's gonna go like no way.
I know, that's the other funny part about it. Once you actually start needing Gil,
yeah,
you need so much.
Post-game levels of Gil get ridiculous very quickly.
It really is. You either need absolutely no Gil or absolutely all the Gil.
And I said I've spent like basically no Gil this whole game.
Yep.
Alright, well, next time, so Sunday, we will be climbing the tower. I actually think this ends us in a good place for ending Chapter 11 at the end of XIII.
Decent chance, I think.
And then I get to do, or at least I might even have to do the silly thing I love doing at the end of Chapter 11. Utterly.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see how long the tower takes.
That is the thing. I do think that's what I'm saying. Like 3 hours, I think we'll get to the end of Chapter 11. But I think we'll get to the end of Chapter 11.
Yeah.
And if we do that, that'll give me time to prepare anyway for the silliness.
For the fun times ahead.
So, but I will also pop back to the main area. I do some chocobo.
Just get digging. Play some Minecraft.
dig. I want that 20.
All right.
Well, I'm not gonna be back tomorrow. We're getting a new AC.
Yeah, our HVAC is broken.
Yes.
So we need that replaced.
Hot and we are melting, but it's getting replaced tomorrow. It's gonna take all day, so I will not be streaming tomorrow afternoon. I guess we'll be back on Thursday with some Advance Wars. Reboot camp in the evening. More Final Fantasy XIII on Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.